Lynley, you are the manager of the Fast ForWord program at your school. Can you tell me a little bit more about your role?
Well, what I do is I'm sort of the leader of the team, really. I have a facilitator and I have the principal support me. And what I do is I oversee the whole program. I look at the data with the facilitator and with the Learn Fast coordinator, and we make joint decisions, which is great. And also, each day I go into where the children are working in their library, and just to encourage and just check on and just make sure that everybody cares about what they're doing there, because what they are doing takes a huge amount of effort, and so it's a teamwork that's been important to keep that going. Yeah.
I guess people might be asking, what are the benefits of having someone in your role? But I guess maybe a better way to ask that is, could you see this happening at your school without someone like you in the role?
No, not at all, because it's got to be valued. You've got to be in a position that you can make those decisions. We've really looked at it as a school-wide approach rather than an add-on program. And the school-wide approach is that we all care about these children and we need to do something different to support them, to really to access the curriculum the way that they need to. So we've looked at it that way rather than just an add-on program that someone else is running. So it's everybody at our school knows about it and they all work around it. It's like the Fast ForWord program takes priority at our school.
And so if you were going to share your experiences with somebody who was going to take on this role at another school, what advice would you have for them?
Have a very enthusiastic facilitator, because the facilitator I work with in Melissa, she is as passionate as I am, and you know, we have the same vision for the children, and we can see that it works. She's also read all the research along with what I've done, so we've got a really good team that goes, and I think that's the key, is having that enthusiasm and that drive.
What have you noticed in the students so far?
A huge difference. They're happier, their self-esteem's higher. I often go into the classroom. Four of them are in one classroom. I often go into the classroom and look at what they're doing in their reading, what they're doing in their writing, what they're doing in their maths. And take an interest in that as well. So, and they say, oh, look, I've moved up a level, or I'm in a different reading group, or have a look at my writing, I can get the words better now, you know, so that, and they say that the key for them has been to focus. So they've learned about focusing and listening and taking instructions, more than one instruction on board. So yeah, there's been a huge difference in their whole enthusiasm for learning is much better.
I was going to ask you then whether you would recommend this to other people at other schools, but I suppose the answer to that is a resounding yes.
Absolutely, absolutely would, because you know, you've got to give these things a go, and it's a new creative way of doing it. It's not like more of the same for children. These children that are in target groups that struggle with learning, they get more of the same, like more reading, more words, more writing, and it's not like that. This is very motivating. It's very challenging. Yes, it takes a lot of effort, but they work really hard on it, and they know that they can see a difference. So it starts from where the child's at. And I think that's the whole secret of it, really. I mean, and they've been there. They come every day. They come before school. We start their program at 8:30 and we run it to 9:30, and they're there at 8:15, 8:20 every day. Get started.
No doubt you would have had a few hiccups along the way. Can you tell me about the support that you've received from the LearnFast organisation?
Oh, the LearnFast organisation is amazing, because we have 24-hour contact. We have text, we have email, and I have a weekly Skype meeting with the coordinator in Brisbane. We're in Napier, and we talk for half an hour to an hour, and we talk about the data, we talk about the children's encouraging the children, say they might get stuck on something, and then my support person in Brisbane, she has the answer. She's very astute. She knows exactly what's happening, and she knows the program really well. So I have learnt a lot from her, and so I pass that information on to my facilitator and Melissa, and then we come across this hiccup, we iron it out, and we move on, and it's great. It's really good. So we couldn't get a better support, and that has been a big key to this as well. I mean, if we didn't have that support, we were just left to it. They're in Brisbane, we're in New Zealand, left to it, we would have probably struggled. But no, not like that at all. And as a result, we've built a really good learning relationship, and we talk about other things about learning, and we talk about how the brain works, and we talk about our houses and what the weather's like and what we'd like to do. So and I know that she's going to come over, Shaheen's going to come over next year and spend some time at our school. So it's been really beneficial for us and our children.
Well, I can see that part of the conversation would be easy too, because Brisbane and New Zealand, they're nice places to be.
They are very nice places to be, yes. So no, so it's been very, very beneficial, and like I couldn't have got a better team in Shaheen, the principal I'm working with, and the facilitator. I mean, that is really the whole crux of the matter. The parents have been on board. We've had good buy-in from them. They've attended all the meetings. I've shared the data with them, information, because it's really hard to explain to parents what it involves. I mean, rewiring a brain is really hard for anybody to understand, and you've got to sort of give them information in small pieces. So yes, it's been really good, and they've really sold on it because they see the difference in their child.
So no doubt you've got some people lined up who are interested for next year.
Yep, we've got our group all ready to go for next year, and today I'm having that parent meeting, so they're going to come in, and I have LearnFast have supplied me a PowerPoint which I show parents, and so everything, all the support's there. I mean, there's websites we can go on, there's research we can show. I mean, it's really well backed up, and that's why I went with it, because I wouldn't go with just another computer program, so it's been good.